Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona and welcome back if you've practiced with me before. Today's class is a 45-minute Vinyasa flow, part 4 of the Mindful Movement series of classes. And in this class we attune our awareness to our 5 senses. And physically we also open up through the side body with lots of lateral side bends and twists to free up your spine so you have a little bit more room to breathe a deeper breath. And in this class, no props required, and I really hope you enjoy. Thanks for joining. Namaste. And begin your practice laying down on your back. If it's easeful for you, bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide, in Supta Baddha Konasana. Alternatively, feet wide to the side edges of your mat and let the knees knock in toward one another. Rest your arms down by your side, palms face up. In this class, we'll connect with our 5 senses, what we can see, feel, hear, smell and taste as we practice. And while the anchor for our attention will shift and merge and change, our intention will remain the same, anchoring our body and mind in the moment. Before you close your eyes, and without lingering or categorizing anything, take a moment to simply notice the things you see in your room, perhaps something you don't normally notice, the detail or contour of an object, perhaps just the shadows of light and dark. Scan with your eyes. You can roll on the back of your head as you scan, widening your lens. And then just return to center. Now when it feels natural, gently close your eyes. Let your eyes relax. Your brow can soften and spread. Dissolve any looking. Mindfulness is more about letting your attention rest in one direction rather than trying to force it to stay there. So as we shift and change the direction of our focus through our senses as we practice, try and bring a quality of curiosity, gentleness, compassion to each experience, and then make space to let it go. Take the next quiet minute to breathe your body open. Take full, complete inhales and steady, long exhales. And taking 2 more smooth breaths. And blinking the eyes open now, letting in the light from your room. And we'll start to move and breathe together, beginning with a bridge flow. Bending your knees, take your feet hips width apart, heels nudge in close toward your buttocks. Take a moment to feel all 4 corners of your feet press down into the mat. Smooth any wrinkles in your skin through your upper body. Arms alongside your body. On an inhale, circle just your right arm overhead, raise the hips, and roll on the back of your head to turn the gaze to your left. On your exhale, right arm to the floor, gently lower your buttocks, return your gaze to the ceiling. Inhale, left arm overhead, lift the buttocks, eyes to your right. And exhale, lower the hips, Return your arm to the floor, eyes turn up. Once more now, right arm circles overhead, hips lift, eyes lift, and exhale, lower. Left arm, hips press up, eyes to your right, and lower back down. Both arms now. Inhale, arms overhead, lift your hips. Stay for your exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, just lower your arms to the floor, hips stay lifted. Inhale here. Exhale, lower and hover your buttocks from the floor. Inhale, lift up to your bridge. Exhale, lower and hover. Twice more now with your breath. Give a light squeeze to the base of your glutes as you lift. Drag back with your heels. And then just stay lifted now. Breathe your arms overhead. And then on your exhale, lower your buttocks to the floor. Extend both legs out straight now along your mat. Take a full body stretch. Reach from your fingertips to your toes. And then we're going to side bend through our bodies to the left. Left hand catches your right wrist overhead, and then just inch your torso to your left. And then shuffle your feet to your left, same direction. Pause here for a few breaths. Opening into the side waist. And if you'd like more sensation, you may wish to cross your right ankle over your left. Go only as far as your breath is deep. And take one more deep breath in. And exhale, shuffle back to center. Cactus your arms. Bend your knees, take your feet to the floor, preparing to twist. Pressing into your feet. Lift and send your hips to the right, knees to your left. Can you find a position where you can rest the blades of your upper back to the floor? And if you're comfortable here, option to take your left hand to your right knee and raise your right arm towards straight overhead without losing contact of your right shoulder blade on the mat. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Firm your belly, release, come back to center. Reach your arms and legs away, grow long through your body. And then side bend to your right. So right hand catches your left wrist and let your torso travel to your right. Legs can follow, making a crescent shape through your body. Once you're situated, and if you feel like you have a little bit more room, left ankle can cross over your right. And as you linger here, just notice the felt experience in your own shape. Can you direct an easeful, full breath into the left side body? And also make space to soften and let the breath dissolve along with any over effort. Deep breath in. And exhale, come back to center. Cactus your arms, preparing to twist. Feet to the floor, raise the hips. Knees to your right now, hips to the left. And take a few breaths to nestle into your twist. Adding on, if you feel like you've got room to grow in your twist, right hand to your left knee. Left arm grazes the floor as you take your left arm overhead. Keep breathing. Each shape's an opportunity to stay curious to the location of sensations, the quality of your breath. And taking one more deep breath. Exhale and release, rolling onto your back evenly now, aligning the length of your spine. And we'll take a simple hip groin stretch here, right ankle to the top of your left knee. Thread your hands and hold on to the back of your left thigh. Flex all your toes back toward your shins. If you can, let your head rest back. And can you target your breath into the outer right hip there and bring a quality of gentleness as you let your breath go, just breathing deep. And switching sides now, figure 4, left ankle to your right knee. Take the next few breaths to explore, to feel. Notice all the feedback from your body. One more deep breath in. And breathe out, release. Go ahead. Hug your arms around the front of your shins, knees in toward your chest. Curl up into a ball. Poke the nose between your knees. And then slip your hands behind the back of your knees and start to take a little roll through the spine, rolling back and forward. And if you can, gather a little momentum. See if you can roll up to land on your feet. Assist with your hands if you need to. Take your time. If your momentum's taking a break from practice today, no worries. And we'll all meet up in an easy forward fold, top of the mat, feet hips width apart. Hold on to the frame of your elbows. Take a soft bend in your knees. Lay your torso on your thighs. And as we begin to gather a little momentum as we move and breathe together, we want to remain as nimble and stable as we can as we transition between feet and hands, shifting our body's weight. The most solid thing we have when practicing is the ground beneath us. So when you touch down, the more you can connect to the ground and feel it through the skin of your hands, the evenness of your feet, you'll feel more stable, grounded, present in your body. Just spreading your toes now, widening your base of support. Drop anchors into all 4 corners of your feet. And then from this space, release your arms to a dangle, hang in ragdoll, and very slowly roll your way up to stand. Let the arms circle out and overhead, and then lower your hands to rest in prayer at your heart center. And now link your thumbs, space your fingers, breathe your arms overhead, take a little back bend. On your exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers and forward fold. Keep a soft bend in your knees there. Breathe a full cycle of breath. On your inhale, hands to your shins, take a halfway lift. On your exhale, step back to your plank pose and pause here. Push the floor away so your upper back rises a little higher than the height of your shoulders. Firm through your low belly. Keep the legs strong, breathing in. Stay with me for this variation. Knees to the floor on your exhale, buttocks to your heels. Shift back into your child's pose. On your in-breath, glide up onto all fours. And on your out-breath, round your spine toward the ceiling, cat. With your in-breath, arch your spine, drop your belly, open your throat. Exhale and round your spine. Once more, inhale, lengthen the front of your spine into cow. And exhale, dome your spine. Inhale to a flat back, prepare. Exhale, chest forward and lower to your belly. On your in-breath, peel up into a low cobra. On your out-breath, downward facing dog. And just adjusting here gently, pedaling your heels. Travel lightly into any discomforts you might feel in your body. Make space for your hamstrings by bending the knees. And ease the weight out of your wrists by drawing up through your arm bones, bringing your weight to your index finger and thumb knuckles. And then expanding your breath into your shape. From here, keep the hands evenly planted, raise your right leg up and back, down dog splits. On your exhale, core lunge in the air, knee to nose, dome your spine. Inhale, down dog splits with a twist, bend your knee and open your hip. Breath in, straighten and square your right leg. And exhale, stepping up for a low lunge. Right foot in between your hands, left knee softly down. Arms rise when you're steady. When you're ready, stay for your out-breath. Take a moment to firm your legs toward one another so you feel like the inner groins, the hip flexors, left glute are helping to stabilize the pelvis so you can lengthen up through your spine. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, goalpost your arms. Breathe in here. Keep the arms in place. Lower body steady. On your out-breath, twist to your right. We'll do that twice more now with breathe. Inhale back to center, arms reach up, face forward. Exhale, goalpost the arms and twist, one smooth movement. Inhale, center, reach tall. Exhale, bend the elbows and twist. Hold here. Legs steady, toning your obliques. On this inhale, reverse your low lunge. Just here for a breath, right hand down to your outer left thigh. Left arm can reach up and back. And as you feel yourself breathe out, wimble the hands to the floor. Low lunge on the fingertips, breathing in. Half splits, Ardha Hanuman. As you breathe out, walk your hands back under the shoulders. Flex your right toes back toward your shin. Pause and hold. Try and feel the fullness of your breath into your belly, ribs, chest. Make space to soften as your breath dissolves, letting go of any intensity in your jaw, in your shoulders. On your inhale, lunge forward, pick up your left knee, come to runner's lunge, and on your exhale, walk a quarter turn to your left, first spread leg forward fold. Straighten both your legs, bring your heels parallel with the short edges of your mat. On your inhale, lift up halfway, find length, and then exhale, forward fold. Breathe slow and deep. And just feel for that evenness of skin through the soles of your feet. Feel the lift of your arches, the weight of gravity relaxing your cheeks toward your eyes. Breathe in, halfway lift, come up onto the fingertips. Exhale, walk around to your right foot and stepping back, downward facing dog. Half flow now, ripple forward, high push up. Pause, push the floor away, get strong, bend the knees, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Left side now, same tempo. Left leg reaches up and back, down dog splits. On your exhale, nice slow core lunge in the air, hollow your belly. Inhale, down dog splits with a twist. Bend your knee and open your hip. Breathing in, reach your left leg straight back, hip square. On your exhale, lightly step up, low lunge. Right knee softly down now. Breathe your arms high, frame your ears. Stay for your exhale, get steady. So just firming your glutes there, pressing into your front heel. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, cactus your arms. Stay here. Breathe in. Exhale and twist to your left. Breath and movement now. Inhale, arms reach up, face forward. Exhale, bend the elbows and twist. Inhale, center, reach tall. Elbows bend. Exhale and twist. Hold here. Take a full cycle of breath in and out. Next breath in, reverse your low lunge, and that left hand can find the outer right thigh or the small of your back. And exhale, hands to the floor. Take a breath in, low lunge on your fingertips, and then breathe out, half splits. So you might like to wriggle the left heel forward and try and sit your hips above your knee. Just pause and hold. And on your inhale, lunge forward, pick up your right knee, runner's lunge. On your exhale, wide-legged forward fold, walk around to your right. Take a breath in, lengthen your waist. Exhale and fold in. And just notice if you can feel your arches collapsing here. See if you can firm your outer heels. Then roll your inner upper thighs in. So you make space in your low back. Firm your thighs. On your inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, walk around, reframe your left foot, stepping back, downward facing dog. Rest and reset if you'd like to do less, or flow through a vinyasa or a half flow if you'd like to keep moving. And we'll all meet up in downward facing dog. And just finding stillness in your shape where you can comfortably move your breath. And take a deep breath in, prepare, hands flush to the floor, end of your exhale. Make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold in. Rise tall to stand on your in-breath. Hands to prayer on your out-breath. And separate your feet now, hips width apart. Take a moment to feel the texture of the mat under your toes, even placement of your feet. We're going to tee out the arms at shoulder height. Face your palms forward and then just turn your right thumb down. Inhale. On your exhale, sweep your right hand behind your back, reach your left arm up and over to your right. Just a side bend there. Lean your hips out to the left. Encourage your left armpit to lift. Breathe in, come to center. Arms nice and wide. And this time left thumb turns down, left palm goes back. Exhale, right arm up and over to your left. So lightly bump your hips to the right, feel the weight. Push into your right heel, pull up with your right armpit. And then a couple of times, breath to movement. Inhale, center, arms wide. Right palm turns back. Exhale, reach up and over to your right. Inhale, center. Left palm turns back. Exhale, reach up and over to your left. Inhale, center, arms wide. And go one more time each side with your breath. Arms go wide and then overhead. Take your gaze up. Spot your thumbs. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. On your breath in, lengthen your spine, look forward. And exhale, step back, plank pose. Pause to breathe a full breath in. On your exhale, Vinyasa, or option to lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog, and we'll all meet up there. And then pushing down with what touches the ground here, spreading your fingers to their end range, closing the air pockets underneath your hands, anchoring your toe mounds, heels heavy, just staying conscious of the way you're connecting to the mat. Because our balance and stability here is not simply a state of not falling, but it's a subtle awareness of the evenness of your shape. Can you keep the symmetry across the skin of your hands, balance across your shoulders? As you inhale now, raise your right leg up and back. On your exhale, core lunge in the air. Breathe your leg up and back. Bend your knee and open your hip. Now keep your shoulders nice and level there. Inhale, square your hips. Exhale, step up to a high lunge now. Right foot in the right lane. Rise slow with your in-breath, arms go high. And then pause, settle in, gently lengthen the bookends of your spine away from one another. Front of your hip points lift. Steady through your center and we'll flow. Slow, deep breath in. Exhale, hands to prayer at your heart center. Take a breath in, raise your arms and straighten your right leg. So come right up onto the balls of your left toes, left leg strong. Exhale, rebend your right knee, lower your hands. Inhale, two straight legs, arms overhead. This time, exhale, hands to prayer at your heart, turn and twist to your right, torso stays upright. Once more, breath to movement. Inhale, center, arms rise, legs straight. Exhale, hands to prayer, rebend your knee and twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to prayer, twist. And this time, open your arms wide in your twist. Feel your chest bright. Final round, inhale, center. Exhale, hands to prayer, twist. Open the arms, stay here, full cycle of breath. And next breath in, reverse your lunge. So right hand can find the low back or your left thigh. And on your exhale, transitioning into warrior two. Open the arms out wide, anchor your left heel, and then just check in with your footwork. Get steady. Right toes point forward and firm into your outer heels. And then reach from fingertip to fingertip. Find that full extension through your arms. On your inhale, sweep your arms up, straighten your right leg, left hand to your right wrist, and then rebend your right knee, reverse your warrior. On your exhale, release the hands to the floor. and flow. Stepping back, high to low, back bend of your choice, and exhale, downward facing dog. Finding that stability, lightness, balance in your shape. Make contact with your breath, steady and deep. Final side now. Take your breath with you as you move. Breathing in, raise your left leg up and back. Exhale, core lunge in the air, just moving intentionally. Breathe your leg up and back. Bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, straighten and square. Exhale, left foot steps up, high lunge. Feet staggered. Rise slow with your in-breath. Make contact with your feet. Pressurize your left heel. Find your center, your breath, and then we'll flow. Breathing in. Exhale, hands to prayer at your heart center. Breathing in, raise your arms, straighten your left leg now. Exhale, rebend the left knee, lower the hands. Inhale, two straight legs, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer at your heart, turn and twist to your left. Breath to movement, inhale, arms center. Exhale, hands to prayer, rebend your knee and twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, prayer hands, twist. Open the arms in your twist. Final round, inhale, center. Stay steady in the legs, firm in the belly. Exhale, palms press, twist and open. Arms wide. Get steady. Breathe deeply in and out. Next breath in, reverse your lunge, and we're moving into Warrior Two. On your exhale, transition, right heel to your mat, windmill open. Take about 3 deep breaths. On your inhale, sweep the arms up, straighten your left leg, right hand to your left wrist, and then reverse your warrior, rebend the left knee, fist draw back, exhale, hands to your mat, and then either stepping back, downward facing dog, or take a flow, your choice, just connecting to the quality of your breath. Savor the flow, and we'll all meet up, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in here. Exhale, release your knees to the floor, sit back, child's pose, buttocks to your heels. Feel free to land with an audible sigh. Just keeping yourself energetically occupied with the simple experiences you feel here. Your breath, the sounds, any feelings or thoughts. Just noticing them arising, becoming distinctive, and then blending, fading. When we're deliberate, the intensity and enjoyment of each moment is magnetized. And through the practice of mindfulness, we also create a platform to experience a more meditative state. Moments of enjoyment, but also windows of stillness, greater spaces between our thoughts. And we can't force this meditative awareness, but we can choose where we direct our energy, which will naturally flow where our attention goes. Just slowly now walk your hands back toward you. Come to kneel and lift the buttocks there, tuck the toes, and we'll flow through Camel, breath to movement. As you breathe in, raise your hips, left hand to your left heel, or support your low back with your hand, right arm reaches up. And then on your exhale, just flow back to a seat. Right hand to your right heel now, raise the hips, left arm reaches. And exhale, come on back down. Once more, each side now, left hand finds your left heel or the small of your back, reach up, press the hips forward. Exhale, lower down. Nice fluid movement. Opposite side. And take a seat this time. Full Camel will hold either both hands to your heels or the small of your back. On your inhale, lift. Press your hips forward, lift your chest high, and find a comfortable uniform arch through your spine. So you might like to just lightly lift the chin so your gaze turns up a little, or tip the head back, but try and avoid just crunching on the back of your head or neck there. Full breath in, chin to chest, sit back down, and just close your eyes, take a moment to steady your breath. And then just creep the hands forward and we'll make our way into a child's pose. And decompress through your spine. As you walk your hands forward, keep dropping your weight back toward your seat. And when you arrive, let your breath fall into a soft belly. And from here, we'll transition into a seat for Janushirsasana. And send your right leg out long. Place a little bend in that right knee. Hug your left heel in toward your pelvis. And then breathing in, reach your left hand high. Turn to the right. And as you exhale, left thumb turns down. Go ahead, catch the outside of your right foot or your shin. And your right hand can rest to the outer right leg there. So you're turning your chest to the right, begin to straighten your right knee. And try and firm your outer left hip and your tailbone down toward the mat. Take a few breaths, see if you can target the left side of your low back with your breath. And then inhale, lift your chest, take the left hand, rainbow it all the way back, sweep it back behind your low back. Palm comes to the floor. Come up onto the left shin, lift the hips, right foot, and right arm reaches overhead. And then just take a seat. And we'll switch sides. Left leg out long, right sole of your foot to your inner upper left thigh. Breathe in, right arm reaches high. Turn to your left now, exhale, right thumb turns down, catch the outside of your left foot or your shin. Left hand rests to the outside of your left leg. So just invite your chest to shadow out over your left thigh. And then inhale here, lift your chest, take your right hand, sweep it back behind you, palm flush with the floor, stand on your hand, and your right shin lift up. Point the left toes, left arm reaches overhead. One more smooth breath. And release, take a seat. Final forward fold now, Paschimottanasana. Extending both legs out straight, knees and toes point up toward the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, arms rise. On your exhale, fold in, bowing in, turning the gaze in. Deliberately lengthen your out-breath as a way to stay in that place of surrender. And then making your way now into Savasana, final rest. Laying down on your back. Let your legs fall wide. Arranging your arms, palms face up to the side of your body. Take a final moment to smooth and station your body evenly. And just shutting down the eyes if it feels comfortable. Releasing the expression from your face, so your cheeks, your jaw, mouth and tongue rest and spread. Allow your arm bones, your elbows, your hands to relax deeply. And for the next few moments, as if your senses each had their own folder, opening them one by one. What can you feel? What can you smell? Bringing your awareness to any aromas that cross your path, even the ones that you might usually filter out. What can you hear? The obvious sounds. The smaller sounds. Shifting your attention now, bring into the foreground one thing you can taste right now. Just noticing the taste in your mouth. And sensing now your full experience together all at once. Vivid sounds, taste, sensations, aromas, the aliveness of this moment. And rest now quietly for your final minute here. I'll be back to guide you back. And gently, gently guide your awareness back. Bathe your body with your breath. Bending your knees, take your feet to the floor. Then when you're ready, rolling out to your right side and just pause. Flutter your eyes open, invite the light in toward you. Notice what you can see, shapes, outlines. Take in your surrounds. And slowly drag yourself back up to sit. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope through this practice you're feeling relaxed, alert, and open to the possibility of moving a little slower, taking in more, finding what's present. Namaste.